Hey everyone, Ripley with Bob's Watches. Today we're talking all about the black Rolex Submariner, including both vintage and modern references, and also going over some of the most popular options currently available. If you haven't already done so already, don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can stay up to date on all our latest content. Everyone knows the Rolex Submariner. First introduced in 1953, the Submariner was one of the world's very first dive watches, and it served as the blueprint for underwater timepieces for over half a century. Black is the original color of the Rolex Submariner. It was not until the end of the 1960s, with the arrival of the solid 18-karat yellow gold reference 1680, that Rolex's iconic dive watch was offered with a dial color other than black. Black was specifically chosen for Rolex's dive watch because it offers the greatest contrast when viewed underwater. This means that the Rolex Submariner remains highly legible even in low light conditions while deep below the surface of the ocean. All of the various references from the 1950s that make up the first generation of Submariner watches, those characterized by cases without crown guards, were only ever offered in stainless steel and fitted with black dials and black rotating timing bezels. While a relatively large range of variation exists among the dials and bezels fitted to these early Submariner references, such as gilt dials, matte dials, and red triangle bezel inserts, all of them are exclusively black in color. Additionally, when the following generation of Submariner watches was first released, these too were originally only offered in black. In fact, the first Rolex Submariner to be any color other than black was the reference 1680/8, which gave buyers the option of either black or blue for its dial and bezel. Subsequent iterations of the Submariner saw the blue colorway spread, and it became available for both solid gold and two-tone models. However, the stainless steel versions, both date and no-date models, were still only offered in black. Despite the release of several new references over the years, the trend of only offering blue dials and bezels for precious metal versions of the Submariner continued for several decades. 2003 marked the 50th anniversary of the Rolex Submariner, and was also the first time in history that a stainless steel Submariner had ever been made available in a color other than black. To commemorate the watch's 50-year anniversary, Rolex released a special version of the Submariner date, the reference 16610LV. The new watch used the same case as the standard all-black reference 16610 and was even fitted with a black dial. However, the dial of the new reference 16610LV is what is known as a maxi dial and features larger hour markers, similar to the style of dial that's fitted to the subsequent generation of the Submariner. While the dial of the reference 16610LV was still black, its aluminum bezel insert was now a bright shade of green, Rolex's company color, and due to its black and white dial paired with its bright green bezel, the reference 16610LV quickly picked up its now famous Kermit nickname. This generation of Submariner watches started to get phased out around 2008, and although a number of subtle updates occurred during the production of this 5-digit series, blue dials and bezels remained exclusive to the two-tone and solid gold versions. With that in mind, black, the standard color for the Submariner, was available as an option for all the different configurations of Rolex's legendary dive watch. Both solid yellow, gold, and two-tone models offered options for black dials and bezels, while black was the only dial color available for the various stainless steel versions. The following generation brought a new dial color to the stainless steel Rolex Submariner in the form of the all-green Hulk. However, black remained an option for all other versions of the Submariner and was, and still is, the only color available for the no-date Submariner. That being said, the black dials fitted to this generation saw some minor updates. In addition to being maxi dials with larger hour markers, the black dials fitted to the two-tone and yellow-gold Submariner models also saw a change in the color of their text. While the black dials fitted to the 5-digit series featured gold-colored text, the new black dials for the yellow, gold, and two-tone watches now have bright white text. Additionally, with the arrival of the 6-digit series, black gem-set Surdy dials became an option for the Submariner for the first time. Surdy dials from the previous generation were only offered in either champagne or a slate/rhodium color. However, the gem-set dials for the new Submariner generation were either blue or black and featured only diamonds instead of also including blue sapphires at the 6, 9, and 12 o'clock locations. While the bezel inserts fitted to the 5-digit Submariner series were constructed from anodized aluminum, the bezels on the current generation are now crafted from Rolex's proprietary ceramic material known as Cerachrom. Furthermore, although black dials and bezels are available for both the two-tone and yellow-gold versions of the Submariner, the 18-karat white gold reference 116619LB is exclusively offered with a blue dial and a blue bezel. Today, a small handful of different colors are available for the Rolex Submariner. However, many individuals consider the black dial and bezel to be the quintessential configuration for Rolex's iconic dive watch. And it will likely always remain an option within the greater Submariner collection. Thanks for watching our video on the black Rolex Submariner. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can stay up to date on all our latest video content.